blue, man.
Don't come by my
Ow!
house. We're done.
Come to my house. We're done. I always love the two-tone.
All right, bro. Welcome to another episode.
Okay.
Of Billy and Gene.
Hello.
I'm Billy.
Welcome.
And Oh
Can I try some?
no,
Why?
you're sick.
I'll birdie it.
You're sick.
I'll do waterfall.
Yeah, well, germs can transport.
Germs can transport.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I'm sick with that.
Germs can
It
transport.
means from your mouth to my prime, my perfect prime
That's
bottle.
fine. I got Coke.
Honestly, no, this tastes pretty bad. This tastes pretty bad.
Yeah, it's strawberry watermelon.
I'm not
That
much of
sounds
a fan, to
disgusting.
be honest.
Can I try it then?
Yeah.
All right. First time trying Prime.
I heard the blue one is pretty good. I heard the blue and the green is just like to die for.
Smells good.
He did not birdie it. His mouth clearly touched the water bottle. His mouth touched it again. His mouth touched it again.
It's mine now. I like this.
Whatever, man. You keep it.
Oh no, the after. It's like
Yeah,
too
the
much.
aftertaste. I
It's
know.
too much.
It does. It feels like you're drinking a vape. It feels like you're drinking
How
a
many
vape.
grams of sugar does this have in it?
500.
Oh, it only has 2 grams.
Oh, that's nothing.
I know. The Ramen, the metal one that I get at Mitsuo has 60 grams of sugar.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Yeah, they're
liquid
metal.
sugar.
It's gotta be so expensive to make those in metal, right?
I mean, I don't know. It's probably cheaper than plastic.
Is it?
Like, think
Plastic
about,
is
like,
way cheaper.
these cans are cheaper than plastic bottles when you buy them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, and this is like a nice bottle too. This has got a couple like creases in it, and at the bottom, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. That's got to be expensive.
Welcome back.
That's got to be worth something.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I'm
Thank you,
Gene.
Gibby. I'm Billy.
And we
are
Not your lovers. You always say it so weird.
I'm just trying to make sure that you're going to say it with me.
I know, but you hesitate and like.
Okay, let's try it. I'm Billy.
And I'm Gene.
And we are not your lovers. See how it wasn't linked up there, though? So I'm like,
You said it fast, bro. You said it so fast.
I'm Billy.
And I'm Gene.
And we are
And
not your lovers. See, that was good.
was normal.
See, that
There's
was
no
good.
hesitation. You didn't
That
go
was
fast.
good.
That's how you do it.
You know, we've done 20... This is our 22nd episode. And I haven't seen one fucking edit of...
Billy and Gene.
somebody cutting together every time we've said that.
You know,
How have you not done that?
with like text and stuff you're talking about?
No, just like there's literally 22 times 2 because we say it twice an episode is 44. So we said it 44 times and no one has clipped it and been like like played them one after the other.
Oh, that's true.
How have you not done that?
Yeah, and you can see like my hair growing out.
Yeah, the bottom of the barrel is really fucking bottom of the barrel.
I don't
Like
know.
shit down there.
I think some of them are busy. Some of them are probably studying to be doctors.
I don't think anyone who's studying to be a doctor is watching this. You know what? Actually, though, I saw some stuff on the Reddit. I like looked at it for the first time in a while. I deleted Reddit a little while back because like I kept obsessively looking at the Reddit.
Yeah, I kind of do that too.
And I deleted Reddit.
I just go on Safari.
Because I don't even use Reddit.
Oh yeah.
But I checked it the other night on Safari, and people were saying some really sweet stuff. And I thought, man, that actually makes me want to keep this going. Like, I kind of like that the audience is small.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I like.
don't know.
I
It's
like
kinda-
not
it's
getting
like
any
a-
money from this.
No. Like we get a little bit of money. It's just like it's one of those things where it's like, oh, and it's some good extra money on the side.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
agree. I mean, it is cool to just see each other every week and just
Yeah.
kind of hang out. We play some
But-
Fortnite games.
But I'm okay with it because I don't know. I'm always kind of like, damn, I wish we were doing better with it. But I was like, I kind of like that it's a little.
Niche.
No, not niche. I don't want to say that, but I just that it's small. It's
It's
nice.
a cult following.
Yeah, a cult following.
Yeah, I like our little cult. I love our minions. You know.
Gibby, your hair looks so funny right now with the headphones. It's like all tuffed up in the back.
You look like the Lorax.
How are you, Gibby?
The Lorax doesn't even have hair.
Yeah, he
He
does.
just has a mustache.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, the orange guy, right?
No, he has a poof on the top of his head.
Oh, how about this? You look like Alfalfa. Period.
How are
How
you?
are
Just
you?
how are you?
I'm good.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yo,
Big
that
smile
seemed-
over
that
there.
seemed genuine, man.
Okay. Yeah, it's the truth.
How's work been?
It's good.
You making
Gibby, we actually never talked about that on the pod. Gibby got a job
Yeah.
working
it's a
man.
serving job
at the restaurant.
at a restaurant.
And are you making bands? Are you making racks?
Have you given any blowjobs yet?
Yeah.
Or oh my
I'm
god,
not sure what you
I
mean
didn't
by
know
that.
that. I didn't mean to say that.
Any blowjobs yet?
No.
Did you get good tips?
Yeah. Yeah.
How much you make? Like how many? Okay, what's the worst table you've had so far?
I haven't really had a bad table yet.
Oh well, give me the address.
Any crazies?
I'll make sure to give you a
No.
bad table.
Nah. Yeah.
Guys, if you check down, if you get this to 200,000 views, we're gonna put out Gibby's work address and his work schedule for the next week.
Let's go.
You can go visit him.
And if you get 500,000, there goes the social security number
And his address to his house.
and his bank account.
Though you guys already found that. God, remember that?
Yeah, it was.
That was awful.
That was harsh.
Gibby
They-
moved.
They came to his door and they started doing things.
Gibby literally moved. And we
Gibby
didn't say
had-
anything about it because we were like, we don't even want to like give them the satisfaction.
Yeah.
But it's been a while now. The last week has been hard.
Why? What happened?
Yeah, what's going on?
Why? What happened? Man, that's organic. My car, Lucas, you already know. My car fucking broke down, blew up.
His little toy truck.
Yeah, my little shitmobile. And okay,
The train couldn't chug no more.
I'm not that upset because I didn't buy it. It was free. It was literally given to me for free.
Yeah, because Josiah's brand deals go crazy with Honda.
It was a Nissan.
No.
Yeah. Nissan definitely reached out to me and said, "Hey, we want to give you this free 2008 Nissan Sentra that has a fucking
That's how you get all your
Versa,
free shit, your
Nissan
free
Versa
Gucci
with the
clothes."
bumper glued on with rubber cement. We want to give you that for a brand deal." No.
Josiah had to with bungee cords
I know
tie
the
his
trunk wouldn't close.
And,
It was on its last legs,
There was
man.
one time when we were all driving back from practice and we were literally racing each other and Josiah's little shitter was just cutting people off and stuff and I was just like,
Yeah, honestly, if I
oh
saw
my
that
God.
car with the bumper glued on and the
Yeah.
trunk held close with bungee cords and it was cutting me off and swerving, I would slow down and be like, "Oh, I want to get away from that car," because they're definitely drunk or something.
Oh my God.
But basically, yeah, I was driving to the Valley. To go to the Breeders concert. It was the day of the Breeders concert, and I fucking the service engine light started flashing.
So this was on the way home. This was at night?
No.
It was on
This
the
was
way there?
before. Yeah, it was on the way there.
Oh, okay.
But I was picking my friend up. And dude, it was literally just started flashing, and every time I would brake, by the way, this was 4 p.m. So it was gridlock traffic, bumper to bumper, awful. And every time I would come to a complete stop, but still have it in drive, just idling, it would start to go vroom, 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 feel like it's gonna explode. And and I looked it up while I was driving, and I looked up what does service engine light flashing mean, and it was pull. Every answer on Google said pull over now and call a tow truck. Do not drive this car anymore because it could explode. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that because I was like, okay. It's 5 o'clock traffic right now. Yeah, fucking right. I'm gonna pull over to the side of the road, wait for a tow truck to get through all this traffic to somehow get my car.
You didn't want to take an
Not
exit
worth it.
out?
No, I just wanted to make it to my destination, man. And
Dude,
I was 40
and while
minutes
driving,
away.
you looked that up, read it, and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna keep going."
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, I got this car for free.
Keep trying to go fast and fast.
Yeah, but your life.
Dude, yeah,
You
and
would
that's
be
the
in the
thing is
car.
everyone was getting so pissed at me because I was in the far right lane, and I like kept like because we were at complete stop, and then the person in front of me would like finally move, and I would let them move for like 5 seconds
Oh my
before I
God,
went
that's so annoying.
because I needed like space so I could just kind of like go 2 miles an hour once it stopped again, so I didn't have to fully stop my car. But I made it. I made it to my destination. The next day, I took it to the mechanic. He's a very nice man. He like runs it out of his house, and
You went to Car World?
no, I didn't go to Car World. It was just G-Man, I think his name is G-Man. And Gonzalo, his name's Gonzalo. But he calls himself G-Man. I took it to him,
Gonzo?
Gonzalo.
Muppets.
Okay. Basically, I took it to him. He told me, he called me, and let me tell you, I was so anxious for that call back. I was like, dude, they're gonna call me and they're gonna tell me it's done.
Oh, shit.
And they called me, and I was in the car, and I was like, with Grace, and I
You're
was like,
oh, we just upgraded it with special jets. Now it can fly.
no. They told me that it was gonna be almost $4,000. It's gonna be $3,000 to fix my fucking car. And I almost started crying, but then I started laughing, and I was like, okay. And I told him, I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna come pick it up, and he did not budge at all. He was like, okay. So that's how I know, like, okay, it really cost that much. And I called a bunch of mechanic people, told them what was wrong with it, and they all just kind of laughed at me. Like, they literally chuckled on the phone, and they were like, just throw it out, man. Like, just probably scrap it. And I was like, God, fuck, like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, good idea, dude.
But within, like, luckily, me and Grace were calling around, calling any and everybody we knew who knew anything about cars or had
I didn't
car
get a call.
connects. What do you know about cars?
Nissans?
Okay, no. What do you know about cars? Because one time you were here at your house and you were going to go pick Grace up. You had a quarter of gas in your tank and you said, do you think I'm going to be able to make it to your house?
You never know how quick it goes.
I mean, she lives 5 minutes away.
What if we went for a detour? Red Bull.
I think you would have made it, man.
happens.
On a quarter tank, you can make it to L.A.
Really?
Yes.
I've never gone down to the red zone. I always fill my gas
I'm
up
only in
all
the
the
red
way.
zone.
And it's crazy to me. People don't fill their gas up all the way.
I
Like,
don't have money.
but it's different. Like you're eventually gonna have to fill it up later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what if I only have $30 in my bank account right now, but I'm going to have 50 in 2 days? I'm like, oh, I'm just going to put 15.
You only have
that'll last me
$30
till-
in your bank account.
At certain points, yeah. At certain points, I have negative
That's
in my
not
bank
true,
account.
man.
Yes, it is.
You know what?
It really
Why
is.
why wouldn't you accept the Josie fund as soon as you call me?
The Josie Fund?
What did I say?
Oh, you said I'll put up my Patreon money this month to get it fixed. And I was like, no, man. Oh my god. So basically, hold on. We were calling around a ton, and luckily within like an hour or two, she found a car that was being sold from Grace's friend's dad, one of his employees, because he owns this company. And it was a Volkswagen Jetta 2004, 80,000 miles. And guess what?
What's up?
What?
I went and I fucking bought it. Had to sell the $30,000 yacht.
Oh shit! To buy
Yeah, where's like a
$4,000 car?
$30,000 yacht talk now?
Well, that's why you have no money because you spent all of it on the yacht. But
There's no such thing as a $30,000 yacht. That's not a thing. A $30,000 boat.
if you have like a close friend or something's giving you a deal.
I still don't think it's gonna go down to $30,000. They're like upwards of
That's a
$1
lot of
million.
money.
Well, maybe if you go like back in time,
Okay.
inflation.
The scrap metal guy came and picked up my old car. I had to empty it out.
Who's
which,
a scrap metal guy? There's really a guy for that?
Yes.
Think he can, I'm gonna.
Dude, I
trash it.
called him and I was like, "Hey, I told him what was on my car, and I was like, do you want to come pick it up? Like, what could you give me?"
He's like, how much metal is on it?
I got a quote for like $800. He was like, "I'll come right now," and I was like, "Okay, man, that sounds good to me."
In cash?
Yeah, cash. He was so funny. He was like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "I'm in a band," and he was like, "Oh, that's cool." I was in a band. And he was like super old, and he was really nice. I was just like,
What was
"Fuck,
the joke
man."
that he said?
Oh, he told me a few jokes. He started rattling off all these jokes. He told me that his friend was Bette Midler's main guitarist, and I was like, okay, What do you want me to do with that? He was like, oh my old buddy. He was Bette Midler's. Do you know who Bette Midler is?
No.
All right. He started telling me
Sounds
these
like a fake
jokes,
name.
and he was like, what do you call... And two of them I didn't even hear because there were gardeners there, like with the lawnmower and all that shit, so I couldn't hear anything he was saying. I was just laughing because I could like tell with his like the way he was talking where the punchline was. And I was
Yeah,
like,
dude. Oh my god. I know exactly. Like you're not even listening. You're just waiting for them to
Yeah.
expect you to laugh. I know
And
exactly
then,
what
but the
you're
last
talking about.
one he told me, he said, what do you call a guy that hangs out with musicians? And I said, what? And he said, a drummer. And I said, I genuinely laughed at that one. And I told him, I'm going to tell my drummer that. And I told Lucas.
It's just like that's not that funny. Like I feel like it would be more of like for the bassist.
Oh.
Okay, if we're looking at Beatles as an example, look at the bassist in that band, Paul McCartney, and look at the drummer in that band, Ringo.
Ringo is amazing. I don't understand what you're like. What like? What you're saying is I
He
don't
was
understand.
in his own
I don't
way.
understand drums. That's what both of you are saying.
No, you understand drums. I think you're amazing.
Oh my god, the crowd is
It
standing.
was just a joke.
Standing ovation.
But basically, what happened was... oh my god.
There's a man. Oh, you forgot. Okay, what were you saying? After
Sorry.
he told you the jokes, he scrapped your car. Also, why do they pay you for that? Like, they use the metal? They use the metal for the Coke cans.
Well, here's the thing.
That's why it's so cheap.
They pay you that money
They get the metal from the
because
car.
in your car you have a catalytic converter or something. It's the thing that makes
catalytic
the car run.
iogenic converter.
Do you know about that?
Yes.
People have been getting them stolen out of their cars all the time because they're worth a shit ton of money, and people have just been stealing them.
They're mostly Teslas.
And so they take it for that, for like
What are you
any
guys
parts.
talking about?
Oh my god! And you know the worst thing about this though is that I just got my oil changed 4 days before, and I just put a full fucking tank of gas in there. That's like almost $200.
Dude, why didn't you
that
get
I
a
spent on
container,
this
homie?
fucking car.
Why didn't you get a container?
I'll, like,
and so
siphon
you
it out.
do fill your gas to the top.
This time I did.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the time I do, but there's times where no, I do not.
No, I do not. Don't even dare.
Also, genius tip for everybody. I found this out the other day. Stop using Arco
Why?
gas. Stop
I
it.
like Arco. Why?
It's really cheap. Me too. That's all I get. But this mechanic guy told me, he was like, also stop using Arco. He was like, do you use Arco? And I was like, yeah, I only use Arco. And he was like, stop it. That's Arco water. It's piss. It's shit. Don't use it for
What?
your car. It destroys your car. He was like, you wonder why your car's running so shit? It's because it's Arco.
What does that mean?
He said anything but Arco. Just don't use
but
Arco.
don't.
Why do you think it's so cheap?
Bro, don't those tubes just go straight to the ground?
Yeah, but what do you mean? Where do you think gas comes from?
The ground.
What?
Gibby, when you go to a gas container and you take out the handle to put it in your car, you know
Yeah.
that tube that it connects to?
Yeah.
That tube goes all the way to the ground, like a well, for water.
It's Arco's gas, though. Every gas station has different gas. Do you
Yeah,
think it
but-
was all the same? You thought it was like just this...
But I'm just saying it's a natural resource, like right there and then, like the tube is literally right under your feet in the ground.
What makes... There's no... What do you mean?
What?
That wasn't always there. Like, that was put there.
Have you ever seen those big Arco trucks that come into the Arco gas station sometimes?
Dude, do you guys really think the gas comes from the ground?
It does, because those huge trucks come and they fill the bottoms, the pipes up with gas.
No, but I'm just saying there's a big hollow cave full of oil right under where you're standing every time you gas up.
No.
And the tube goes down and connects to it.
I don't think so. But basically, stop using Arco. And also, this is something really good. He told me, he said, you know how we all use 87 on our cars probably, right? Like the cheapest gas. There's 87, 89, 91.
I use premium.
I use the cheapest.
Oh, you use premium?
Whoa, hello.
Yeah.
Vroom, vroom. That's what you
Well,
hear so fast.
he told me because premium's so expensive, 91. He said put just 5 gallons of
sucks.
91 in your car once a month, and it'll run a million times better.
You can mix them? I always thought it would explode.
No, you can mix them.
And diesel?
No, not diesel. Don't do diesel.
It's so much I had to remember. No Arco, no diesel. 5 gallons.
No
of
diesel. It's just
premium,
if you see a
5
green
gallons
handle,
of
don't
premium.
use it.
A green handle.
Yeah, the diesel handle. Do not grab that.
Okay, no green handle.
That's the diesel. Don't use the diesel. Even if it's cheaper.
I'm curious though, because is it like a
That will
separate
ruin your
side
car.
of the cave, or like I don't understand? Because wouldn't all the oil be together? It would be like the same. Maybe as it's coming up, it siphons in different.
But okay, that's what I fucking did this week. It was honestly so stressful. I took a Xanax because I was so stressed out. And
Hey guys, whenever you're stressed out, take a Xanax.
No, that's not what I'm saying. They're prescribed to me for that. And I only use them for that. I only use them in very dire situations.
And he scrapped your car.
Yeah, he
told you about gas, told you some jokes. And then where'd you go from there? You got a new one?
I went and I got the car. When I got the car, though, with the seller, oh my God. I went to test drive it, and I locked the keys in the car. That's not a joke. Isn't that like the most me shit ever? Dude, I locked the keys in the car.
How do you do that?
Because it auto-locked.
And why do you leave your keys in the car?
They're not my keys. This is a car I've never driven before.
Okay.
And then they went and got this hanger, and like it was Grace's friend's dad and like his brother and one of the employees. They were all like finagling with these fucking hangers like through the door, like trying to get in. It took them like 20 minutes, but they did it.
Really? They
Yeah.
actually? Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Apparently one of them used to work for AAA or something.
Apparently one of them was arrested, so worked out pretty good.
Oh my God, it's so hot in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
Yeah, it
was
is hot.
fucking my weekend.
But how'd you feel once you got your car? Were you finally just like, oh my God, it's over? Or were you just like, I miss my old car?
I miss my old car. Not until like yesterday was I finally like, I like this car.
Does
you
it
know?
drive weird or?
It drives so smooth and so nice compared to my old car.
But do you
remember my
miss
old
the
car?
bumps? Yeah, it felt like you put your feet through the ground or running Flintstone style.
Yeah, Flintstone's car. That's really what it was like. But no, this one drives smooth drive. It looks nice.
Dude, it actually kind of looks like the killer car. I like went out there and I didn't know if it was your car or not, and I just saw like a rosary hanging from like your mirror, and I was just like, whose car is this? Who's like waiting here? And then I realized it was you.
Where did you see my car?
Right outside when I went to go get like my keys or something.
You saw it the other day. What did
I know,
you just
but
forget?
I did. I only saw it for like a second.
That's crazy.
Um.
What'd you do this weekend? What'd you do this week?
My house got fumigated for bugs. So I had to move out. I had to get out of there.
For termites.
For termites,
Dude,
dude.
they should have just torched the whole house.
And they were mostly in my room. Because when we came back after it was fumigated, there's just a bunch of dead termite bodies all over the ground.
Did they just fall
They
out
didn't
of the
clean up
wood
the
or
Yeah,
what?
no, they literally fall out of the cracks right on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
And we had to vacuum them. It was just like a trail of just like brothers, family.
Yeah, do you feel bad about it?
I do, because they used to be my friends. You know, I'd see ants.
Oh, when
and
you ate them and stuff?
I wouldn't.
What?
That was accident. That
He
was
ate the ants.
I
You
ate
don't remember
ants
that,
one time.
bro?
I ate ants.
You don't eat your friends.
I know. I was an accident. I
Yeah,
was.
but you don't remember that?
I was like half asleep.
He ate an ant.
Okay, they were eating my fucking food, dude.
They were all over his crepes. We
yes.
talked about this before. And he, in the middle of the night, picked his crepe off the floor and was eating it, and it tasted kind of weird. And then in the morning, he went to brush
my
his teeth, and there's a
see
bunch of black
spots.
spots.
It's whatever, bro. It's not a big deal. You eat some shit in your lifetime. I don't really care.
Damn. That's crazy.
I know, but I felt like I was losing my friends, and I felt like I killed all of them.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it. Whatever. I went to my grandma's house with my family, which was pretty funny. It was like literally it's the house that my mom grew up in, and like she stayed in her room, and
her room's still there.
her room is still there.
That's so sweet.
I know, it was cool. It was like a blast of the past. She was like in bed, like watching TV and stuff on her
and, like,
phone.
just like
Dang,
playing,
that's so cool.
playing
It was
Xbox.
also so sad.
She's playing Xbox.
No, my little brother brought his monitor and his Xbox though to play. We were there for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
Needed to
Thursday,
br-
Friday, Saturday.
Needed to bring it. Dude, I know this is random. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent, but me, my dad, and my brother were gonna go to the movies, and before we left, my mom was like, because my mom didn't have a TV in her room, so she loves to watch TV before she goes to bed, but she was watching on her phone. And before we left, like I walked in the room, and my mom's like, "It's fine, Elijah. It's fine. You don't have to worry. Just go with your Dad. And I was like, Mom, what's going on? And she was like, I don't know. It's so hard to watch, my movie on my phone because it's just stuck this way. I can't. It's just stuck this way. And she was watching.
She didn't know how to rotate
She
it?
didn't know how to rotate. And I had to slide down and do it for her. And I was like, oh, my God, Ma, you were watching this the whole time like
so
this.
sad.
She's like, oh, thank you.
It's
And I
not
was like,
sad.
It's sad because she had to suffer.
She probably watched like
she
a lot
watched
of
a lot of
like
shit
that.
vertically.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
horrible.
She's had that phone for. She had an iPhone for a really long time.
Yeah.
And everybody knows what it means when you turn off rotation.
It was
lock.
sweet though. She was like in her bed. She's like in her own childhood bed.
Everyone knows what it means when you turn off rotation lock.
Yeah.
Porn.
I'm sorry, little kids, but I'm gonna kill a clown today.
Anyways.
She was in her bed.
But that night, me, my dad, and my little brother got home, and the my grandma's house is like it's pretty small, and like it's just quaint. It's very quaint. Like you can just hear everything from every room. You know what I mean? And Elijah has kind of like a crazy sleeping schedule. Okay. We got back from the movies, and my dad, and my little brother, we all need to poop immediately. There's only one bathroom. Right?
Oh my god.
We just ate a bunch of popcorn. We need to go shit. My dad goes first. He gets out. My little brother goes in. And something I know about him is that he likes to take baths after he goes poop sometimes. And it was really late, and all I wanted to do was go pee. I was just like, just let me pee. I don't even need to do anything really.
Why don't you just pee in the backyard?
Because it's my grandma's. She has a garden. That'd be horrible.
It helps the plants.
It kills them actually. I didn't know that for a while.
If you put Red Bull in there, though, they explode. They get all
Dude,
big.
I remember on the side of my house we would pee over there all the time, and I didn't realize it would kill the plants, and over time there's just nothing growing there. Anyways.
Dude, I couldn't tell you how many times I peed there.
Anyways, he goes in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna do one of his baths. So my dad goes up, and he's like, let Lucas pee before you take a bath, okay? And then my little brother's like, okay, fine. So then he gets out, I go in, I pee, and then I end up actually going poop. And I took way longer than I was supposed to. And then I come back out, and then Elijah is just standing with my dad, and then I'm like, all right, go in, bro. I just hit it, and he's like, yo, thanks, bro. And then my dad was laughing. He's like, Elijah came out here.
What?
What happened?
And while Elijah was out there, in between his bath and his shit, he didn't wipe. And he walked out with a little poopy butt and was standing waiting for me to come out. And once I came out, he went back in. And he just had shit in his ass. And he couldn't sleep, the poor guy.
Wait. No, I'm not understanding why he had shit. Wait, what happened?
Everyone.
Yeah, make it make sense to me real quick.
He went in to go poop.
Yeah.
He didn't wipe.
Okay, and then he took a bath.
And then he came out. I needed to go in to pee before bed. So he was nice enough to come out for me.
So that whole time you were shitting, he was standing out there with poo on his butt before he wiped? Lucas, that's awful. When did you find that out?
As soon as I got back out there, my dad told me.
Was he standing naked out there?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I just pictured him standing naked
He
right
put on
outside
his shorts. He put on his shorts and
Oh,
shit.
that's awful, man.
Yeah.
Was he saying, I need a wipe?
No, he was being cool about it. He was like,
Oh.
yo, do your thing, bruh.
That's so sad to me.
yeah.
Was that the story you were wanting to tell
Well, that was
me?
one. And then I was just going to say, the rest of the time, he, couldn't sleep on the bed. And he kept waking my dad up and switching with him. And he would switch with me. And he was just, up all night. And, my grandma woke up. And
Where were you
Yeah.
sleeping?
I slept originally on the air mattress. But then he wanted to sleep in there. So then I slept on the couch. And, it was fine. It wasn't
You
bad.
should have slept on the roof. Got a tan.
Oh.
Wait, no, why was that a diss? What?
I don't know.
Because I'm pasty little
I didn't say
should've
that.
gone-
You said that.
dumbass.
Oh.
Dude,
Just
it
stop,
was so
dickhead.
sad
It's
when
not
we were
nice.
leaving. My grandma was crying.
What?
Yeah, maybe you should go over there more often.
She comes over here every week, but you are right. I should probably go over there.
She always got to
Okay.
come to you.
I like staying over there. You know, I might stay there.
That's
I
like
live
having
there.
a girl who like always comes to you, but you never go to her. Like you
Yeah.
gotta go to her house every once in a while. Like, just be like, "Oh, I love your ornaments."
Oh my goodness, Game Gams. The
You
thing
think she
is,
listens to the podcast?
no. The thing is, I feel so like
Gam.
awkward around her sometimes. Like I don't know what to talk
Right.
about a lot of the time.
Grace tells me that her voice runs out.
Oh,
Like she'll just be talking and be like, and then like, and she doesn't realize because she can't really hear. So then she'll just think that she's still talking, and Grace will just be like, yeah. Because she can't be like, hey,
See,
by the
like,
way, your voice ran
I know
out.
that stuff. Like I don't know. I can't navigate those. Like I remember one time,
Smile and nod.
like one of my older relatives came over and I was just like, so like, how's it been? What are you doing? And she's like, I'm 96. I'm not doing much. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, what am I supposed to be doing?
96, I'm not doing much. I mean, yeah, it is.
It was, and I was thinking, it was such a stupid question.
I
What are you
guess
doing? What
it
are you
kinda
up
was.
to?
What have you done?
What have you done?
Oh, what have you done with your life? That's rude.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
What have you done in the past?
Is that what you would have asked?
I would word
She
it
would have been
differently.
like,
I would have
that's her
said,
taking off her glove.
can you still move your hips?
Yeah, there you go.
Can you still bounce on
Do your
it?
hips lie?
That's what you would. Oh my gosh.
Do you squirt? Or is it
So
just
you're a
like,
squirter.
I'm a squirter. Oh my god.
if you're 96, it's probably not the squirter anymore. It's probably more like a...
Do you use a dinosaur bone to fuck yourself?
Ew, I don't even want to get into that with you because you are so gross.
Yeah.
Dude, I had this joke.
I don't like
I
the
wish I
joke.
remembered it verbatim.
Didn't you
There's
write it
something-
down?
Yeah,
Or was it
I
like a
wrote it
script
down
thing?
somewhere, and it was just like, I hope you fuck yourself with a dinosaur bone, so like all the like pussy dust.
Okay.
Or no, what I said was, I'm gonna tape the doors that you're in, fuck you with the dinosaur bone, and have you suffocate from your own pussy dust. That's what I said.
Oh my gosh.
My girl has a grandma. I never really had a grandma. Mine died. But my girl.
So you had one.
I mean, yeah, when I was like really young.
Everyone
but
has one.
they all died. I never had one around, and my girl has this grandma.
Ouija board. Anyways, continue.
My girl has this grandma that she has, and she slipped a note under the door the other day because she thought I was there. Cause like in the morning, sometimes my girl she'll leave for work. And
Breadwinner.
Yeah, she's the breadwinner. She'll like leave for work 'cause she works early, and I'll like sleep in
Sleep
like
in.
yeah like an extra hour or two. I feel so bad though, like cause she works at like 8 a.m. and I just have to be like, oh yeah, okay,
Love you.
goodbye.
Thinking
Mwah.
of you, boo. I'm gonna dream about you.
But sometimes no, I'll like leave with her. I'll get up and leave. Too.
Oh.
But sometimes I sleep in, and her grandma's always like, "Do you want some?" I don't want to do her voice. She's just really old, and she is always really, really trying to make food, and she's always asking me like, "What do you eat?" And she always just goes to me and she's like, "Come, come." She like hits me on the arm. She's like, "Flaco, flaco, muy flaco," and she grabs my waist too. And she calls me skinny. Always tells me to eat. But she slipped this note under the door, and I want to say it was gibberish.
What? It was like cursive?
It was gibberish. No, I don't know what it was. It was
hieroglyphs.
like hieroglyphics. Yeah, because
from her time.
she doesn't speak that much English. She mostly speaks Spanish. And I was like, well, maybe this is Spanish. And I was like, no, that's not Spanish, and it's not English. It looked like
Maybe
Are you sure she's not from another
like
planet?
Star Wars writing.
emojis?
Yeah, it looked like she had tried to draw a bunch of emojis on the page. It was so sweet though, and
That's nice.
But then I
What
handed
if it
it
was
to my
like, "Get
girl,
the
and
fuck
she was
outta
like,
here"?
handed it to my girl, and she was like, "Oh, she made some food. It's in the kitchen." And I was like, "Dude, what? How the fuck did you read that?" And it was just tacos.
It was just tacos. Of course.
But all in all, I mean, even though my car broke down and you had to stay at your gams and You know, your brother had shit all on his butt in the hallway. We
well.
got to see the breeders.
Yeah, we did.
And you left early.
I did, cause I was at my grandma's and I didn't want to come home late and wake her up, freak her out, you know. And I
Yeah.
also, I don't know, I was just feeling.
You hated it.
I thought they were great. I didn't have a good spot. The crowd sucked. I was stressing out about my grandma and like
The crowd
sucked. During my favorite song, "Off You," someone just like immediately just started playing. Went, "This song sucks," and I was just like thinking about that the whole time, and I was like, anyways, the crowd was not good. It was where was it?
It was at the Glass House in Pomona.
Yeah.
Also, the sound was shit.
Yeah, dude. If you were not right in front of the stage, it
But
was
even
like,
then, like, because at one point I was like kind of close, and it was still. I was like, "What happened?" Like the sound was this bad when we played it. It was probably worse. Yeah.
oh my god.
And it was like, I just I but it was cool too at a certain point because I was in the back, like by the bar on the first floor, and everyone back there was talking, and I thought about it for a second. And I was like, you know what? I kind of feel like I'm seeing them like when they were in their bar phase, you know, and like everyone's talking over them, and I'm kind of like zoning in, and I
like,
can
whoa,
hear
this is
them.
an underground band.
Yeah, like that's kind of how I felt for a second. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool if you think about it like that. But then it was just there was this woman, and she had this paper cup, old woman. I don't think she wanted to be there, or maybe she was way too drunk. She was banging this paper cup on the table, like almost on tempo, but like slightly off tempo. And I was like, you are driving me fucking insane. And I turned around and looked at her, and she just looked at me and like, and then like stopped for a second. And then when I turned around, she kept doing
Oh
it. And
my
I was
God.
like, are you kidding me? Like, you're crazy.
Yeah,
Like, why would you do that at
it
a
was like,
concert?
An older crowd. Like there were obviously people
Mostly
my age,
millennials.
younger. You know, there's everyone there. But like, I
It's
feel like with
awful.
older crowds, they're more down to get fucking plastered. Like they're down
Yes,
to just
that's all
get
they go to concerts
blackout
for.
drunk. You know, and it just is that becomes annoying. But dude, she's oh my god, her
They were
voice.
great, yeah.
She sounded like not a day has gone by.
And she messed up on Off You.
Yeah, that was
and
funny.
Driving on 9.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I didn't
missed
see
her
that. I
messing
didn't
up on
see
Driving
Driving
on
It, which
9.
is like my favorite song by them.
She instead of Shadow, she said Sheriff. I think she did.
Did she like laugh about it or something?
Yeah, and she stopped, and they started over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was sweet though. Yeah, Kelly and Kim are so sweet, and being able to see Kim Deal smile in person
Yeah.
made me so happy.
Dude,
I love her smile.
her like energy
I really do.
just radiates like she just has such
Your
a
mama
strong
radiates.
aura.
Your mama has a
Your
strong
mama
aura.
radiates.
She's beautiful.
Yeah,
She
she
is
is. She's a
beautiful.
beautiful human being. Her, you can see her soul in her face.
You know what concert I was really drunk at? Stop. I was really drunk at the SZA concert. I really was. Me and Enya, we didn't mean to. Me and Enya didn't mean to, but we got so drunk. Like by the time we were there, I was walking a little funny, you know.
Dude, it's scary being him in a concert. Gibby, do you remember Beach Goth?
Oh God.
No, I don't actually.
Oh,
Like, barely. I
so
barely
that
Dude,
means
remember.
you're
also
definitely
Gibby,
drunk.
throughout the whole time, we were drinking Bacardi 101.
Yeah,
Ew.
we were like,
It was, which is something I'm
Freshman,
pretty
like-
sure you're supposed to mix. You're
Yeah.
supposed to, and we were just taking
I don't know.
shots.
I don't like being drunk at concerts, so
Dude,
I always
neither do
regret it. When
I.
I saw
It
Luna
stresses
too,
me
I was
out.
kind of drunk when I saw Luna, and that didn't help with like the heart stuff that was going on. Because when I saw them,
What?
genuinely, no, my heart, because I had my Apple Watch at that point, and I was looking at it, and it was going up so high when they came out, and I was like, whoa, because I've never really had like a reaction like that to like an artist, but yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I only like to get drunk for when I play concerts.
Oh, dude, no. I think we talked about that a while ago. I was only like kind of drunk once, and it was in Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been
This
drunk.
last tour,
I don't
and
think
I
I've ever been drunk
hated it.
playing.
I hated it, and I hated watching the videos back, and I was like, and I hated it too because I was really good that night. Like I watched the videos, and I was like, oh, I look completely normal.
Yeah, why do you think
Like, and
musicians
I'm acting
don't have
normal,
livers?
and I was like, I really don't like that. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
drink after shows. Don't drink before shows. It's dangerous.
I mean,
I mean, this
No,
last
dude,
tour, I was an alcoholic.
I
this
think
last tour. I can admit it.
Okay,
I drank a
chill.
lot.
None of us are like having
No, just on tour.
I know, but having like a beer or two before the show is not bad. I don't think.
No, I would just drink after the show, but it was like 7 days a week.
Okay, that is when if you're having shots. If
I
you're
would have
down
like
in
I
them.
would have like 2 drinks a night.
Yeah, it would be mixed drinks, which I don't know. Like I think that's not that terrible, but I don't know.
No, I don't think I was actually like it wasn't a problem. It was
Yeah.
just like I'm bored.
Yeah, I think that's normal. I think that's
Like
fine.
tour gets like it's obviously fun to play the shows, but you get tired and you get bored because it's kind of the same
There's-
set every night, and it's like you're going and you're driving, and it's just like
I would just say there's a
drinking
lot of
makes it more fun.
There's a lot of waiting. You wait in the car, you load in, you wait to play.
You wait at the venue for like 5-6 hours.
And the time between after loading in and playing, like that waiting time period feels way longer because you're like kind of nervous or
I prefer
something.
opening.
Yeah,
Because
opening
you go
was
on
sick.
sooner.
And also no one came to see you, bro. So like, I mean,
There's not as much pressure.
whatever.
There's
Yeah.
more pressure when you're headlining.
Yeah.
But
Or less, you could say. Like you could say like
oh well, they paid to come and see me. Yeah.
they don't care if you
Yeah,
never-
clearly,
like
like,
Frank
they wanna
Ocean
be
fans
here.
went and saw that shit. So
Whoa.
I mean, I'm sorry.
That shit.
I'm sorry. That seemed like to them. I don't care.
Oh
It-
my God.
I didn't even see it. I don't know. I'm sorry. Don't come for me. I didn't
To
mean that.
me, it seemed like a cool performance.
I'm just
but
saying. That's only what I've heard. Like the super fans who waited hours
He
and
pulled
hours.
out.
Whatever they said it was.
He pulled
bad.
out like your papa should have done.
Oh my god.
Wait, are we even in a movie theater? Because I think I see a projection.
Oh,
Oh.
that sucked, man. That sucked.
Wait, are we playing Keynote Return Zombies? Because I think I see a projection.
Yeah.
Did we just teleport? Are
Are
we
we
about to
watching?
back-
Are we watching the finale of Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Stop spoiling. He's
Because
trying
I
to
think I see a
spoil it.
projection.
Josiah was like, "You've seen the end of Neon."
Josiah has not even watched Evangelion.
I know,
before.
but he was about to show me the ending of it. He's like, "You've seen it, right? Can I show this to you?"
It's a whole giant sex scene in space.
No, stop! Don't spoil. I want to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
I didn't spoil nothing.
Stop! I've heard it's great.
One thing, can I say one thing?
Okay, yes.
Giant vagina in space. Like, it's just giant vagina. in
Seth
space.
said giant vagina in
That sounds
space.
lit.
Giant vagina.
Yeah.
Stop it!
Oh my.
Why? Oh my god. You know, last week, maybe it was last week or the week before, when you let out that nasty
You
fart.
couldn't hear it.
Oh my god, Lucas, that's so disgusting.
Dude, come on. It's normal. It's natural. I'm over it.
Put your ass that way. Stop!
See, this is what I do at night, I think. This is what I think I do.
Yeah, this is what you do. This is why I keep grinding
I think
on you.
I do like this.
Stop! Lou, it stinks so bad.
Okay, oh my god. You're like 4 years old. Plug your nose. And it doesn't. Guys, I'm smelling, Josiah likes to put it on for the camera.
No, it smells like fucking broccoli. You know, like broccoli farts, like rotten egg broccoli farts. That's that.
Okay,
No.
your Oscar's coming,
I got my
alright?
shirt
Like,
on.
No,
chill out.
get a fucking colonic or something. Or
A
like
colonoscopy?
What's a colonic?
a colonic is when they shoot water up your ass and clean it out.
That's a bidet, bro.
Clean it.
doesn't
No,
have-
no,
I
that's when
thought
it
it had
shoots
one.
water on your ass. This one, they put like a tube inside your asshole, and they
Oh,
like
with a camera?
like a shit ton of water. No, they squirt water in it.
They squirt water in my esophagus?
In your in your anus.
They squirt water in my esophagus?
In your spleen.
But
See how it fucking feels, Lucas?
What?
For everyone to just be like, "You're disgusting. You're gross. You just made that vile fart."
Seth is bringing up the fact about him farting. I
Farting
mean,
in the
everybody
van.
farts.
You said it on here.
Yeah, we talked about it because it was a really good story, and I mean, you farted.
Okay, to be fair, like, when it was closed, we were locked in.
We were locked into a van, but also the
No
farts.
AC in here.
The fart. Okay, but also I want to say something about how much growth that we've made because this last tour,
I'm covering your face.
this last tour, we were farting a fuck ton, and no one said shit about
Yeah,
it.
there was an
We
kind
were
of
all just
unspoken.
fucking farting.
I try to hold it as most as I
as
could,
much
but
as I can, but once
I'll,
I
like,
let
look
it out,
around,
I
I'm
let
like,
it
everyone's
out.
kind of asleep right now.
Yeah, I just fart, and sometimes I'd look, be like, is Corbin gonna wake up from that? Because that shit stinks.
And it was the best being in the back too, because you could observe, you could see who would like poke their head up or whatever. In the front, you kind of have to look back, and you look suspicious by doing that. But we have grown a long way. We are more
Mature about it.
welcoming of bodily.
We're more mature about it.
Seth is
Unless
shaking
it's
his head.
right up in your face, fucking butt naked, nasty, farting in my fucking face right here.
I
Yeah,
have jeans on and socks.
Oh,
What? Jeans and socks? Oh my god, you know that's a thing, right? Farting porn. They fart through their jeans. It's like a very specific thing, and you can find it on YouTube. Look it up. And
Yeah,
it's
just,
a thing. Like people
he'll
like
just screencast
people
it.
like denim farts. Like they really love like someone wearing jeans. Like the sound it makes. Because I will say, when you fart through jeans versus like underwear or sweats, it's a different sound.
Really?
Yeah. I
Haven't
mean, I've watched
paid
enough of those
attention.
videos now to know there's a big difference.
Wait, why did you watch so many of them?
What about like
I don't
latex?
know.
What about latex?
Yeah, there would definitely be a different kind of sound for that.
Oh,
It'd be tighter.
I watched a video about someone who like does sex work, and they're like in a gimp outfit, and they were like, "Okay, so what if you fart?" And they're like, "It just goes up and through my nose."
Oh.
What do you mean?
Look, there's nothing wrong
So,
with wearing
okay,
that outfit.
Gibby, it's
but
like
farting
a
in it?
full. It's like a onesie, right? A
Yeah, like
tight
your onesie, I
It's a tight one,
remember.
and the
Okay.
only hole.
And it's latex tight, like
the only hole is your
Latex,
mouth.
so
The
it's
only
like
hole
balloonish,
like a latex
like-
glove
Yeah.
Around your
and
whole
I don't
body and your
around
latex.
your
face.
whole body and your face
connected,
connected.
Alright.
and you fart. Where does it go?
It can't get out because it's latex.
It's
like
latex.
rubber.
It's rubber.
There's no holes in it like regular fabric.
There's no holes in it like regular
I
fabric.
feel like you'd like die. You just like heat up.
Oh, heat up.
Yeah,
How
actually.
hot are your farts, man?
No, I don't know. It's summertime right now. I was like,
It's summertime.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it
really
could
hot right
inflate.
now.
Maybe it could inflate it.
Oh, and then you can float like a balloon.
Yeah, you float up.
Like up.
But I don't know. Everything's just been stressing me out. I seen this thing about China and saying that basically they are trying. China and Russia had a meeting. They had this big meeting, right? Talking about how they are gonna try and make the Chinese currency the global currency, because right now it's the U.S. dollar.
What's up?
But they're trying to make that go away and make basically. But here's what I saw about it and made me feel a whole lot better. Basically, how China works, their economy, most of their money is just within a few like billionaires there, like really rich people. That's most of China's wealth is within those few families. And those families right now cannot leave China to go spend that money because it's locked just to China. If they go outside China and try to spend their money, they're poor. They're not rich like they are in China. So if it did become the global currency, then China's economy would collapse because all those rich families would leave and take all their money with them, because now they can spend it all around the world and still be rich, not only in China. Is it making sense?
Not really.
Is anyone following this?
But
It's
you
a-
seem like a lot about it.
It's really, to me, is really interesting.
Yeah.
I was really worried about it. But Putin really wants China's currency to become the global currency. But China doesn't want that. They won't let it happen, I don't think. Because their economy would collapse. It really would.
No, yeah, that's crazy.
But this is the thing that was scary about it, is that if the USD becomes no longer the global currency, the standard, we don't have anything to hold over these other countries' heads anymore. So what does that mean? What else can we hold over their heads? Nukes,
These nuts.
weapons. So what does that mean?
That's not good.
War.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're not. That's scary.
Yeah, it's scary, isn't it?
Just
And
'cause
you know
of
what's even
currency?
scary? You know what was going on?
It's scary for you guys, but for me, it gets me excited. All my Fortnite playing has led me up to this.
When China
No,
and
bro,
Russia were
you're the
meeting,
first to get-
when they-
you're the first.
when they had that really important
It's
meeting,
like, you remember that TikTok of the guy in the fish outfit, and it's like he spawned in the wrong game.
but
Continue.
when they had, this is the scariest part, is when they had that meeting, China and Russia, guess what was going on and what the only thing that was being covered in the U.S. news-wise?
The Olympics.
No. It was when Trump was getting indicted. And everyone was like, he's getting arrested. Da-da-da. That's all the newscasts were, like 48 hours. And that's while it was going on. Isn't that scary that we didn't, because you guys didn't hear about this, right?
No.
No.
Yeah.
And it's one of the biggest things to happen in years.
It might just not be not that big of a deal.
It's a pretty big deal that Russia and China agreed to meet and sign a bunch of like treaties and shit
Dude, they
between each other
signed
to work together.
papers?
Yeah, they signed papers. And we didn't hear nothing about it.
It could be
That's scary.
it
I
could
mean,
be
that's
like,
weird.
hey guys, they're like, hey, do you agree to become capitalists? Could be that.
Maybe, I don't know.
Also, China just admitted that they accidentally overcounted their population by 100 million people.
Oh.
How do you make that error? How do you miscount 100 million people?
You accidentally press one more zero.
Yeah, exactly.
And they
It's
were
not-
like,
nothing
guys, we
too
accidentally
major.
overcounted it by 100 million. Sorry.
Well, let me ask you this:
Yeah.
numbers are the same everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you write like the numbers 1, 2, 3 you would in, let's say, Sweden?
Math is the same everywhere.
Math is everywhere.
Yeah, math is the same thing globally.
All right, follow me here, right?
Okay.
What is the other thing that is everyone knows? Everyone knows
Their alphabet?
music.
Oh my god. Yeah, music is the universal language.
Yeah. So, if we were to combine music and math, what
That's math rock. Then it would start World War III.
I'm just saying, if we were to combine those things, I think, I don't know.
We already have. It's math rock.
How would
and
you
it
do
sucks.
that? How would you combine music and math?
I'm just throwing out the idea.
To me.
The scientists are the ones that determine that. I'm
To
kind
me.
of like Elon Musk. I'm the big idea guy.
Okay.
And, you know, I got to hire
You're
smart
the big
people.
idea guy?
I got to hire smart people.
If you
Yeah.
were the last person left in this country, like, you know how they have a designated survivor when the president dies?
I'd be playing Switch.
Like, and if the vice president dies, and every time it, like, they always have a designated person to run the country if all these people die.
Hey, everyone's dying. I'm
If
the last
somehow
one.
it led back to you, Jesus, fuck would I be scared.
Well,
I'd move.
you would be dead already, right, in this scenario?
No.
Okay, then that means that they chose me before you.
Yeah, because your dad's a doctor.
Boom, base. Oh, what?
Yeah.
I mean, you're
What?
that's-
There's no first responders in my family. There's no.
your mom is an entrepreneur.
Oh.
I don't think the government fucks with her.
That's an awesome thing.
Government doesn't fuck with me.
Whatever, man. If I was president, I
Why
would say
not?
no more shorts, jeans only, bros.
What
No
about
more shorts?
Yep.
Why? You don't want to see people's legs?
No,
Why?
it's disgusting.
what about shorts?
What
Yeah,
about
jean
jorts?
shorts?
Yeah.
If they're over the knee,
Okay.
I like that.
yeah.
That's not so bad.
And I'll say this: no
You
more.
sound like the school dress code.
Jeans are cool, dude. School dress code is like black Nordstrom pants that don't go over the ankles, but also
I feel like I look like Amy Winehouse right now.
you look like Sheryl Crow, bro.
I'm sorry,
R.I.P. Amy
little
Winehouse.
kids, but I'm gonna kill a clown today.
We saw the Mario movie.
Dude, I think I actually think ChatGPT wrote a lot of that movie. And
I saw the movie twice.
yeah, that's crazy.
I saw the movie.
I don't know. It
Twice.
wasn't like
I saw the second time I saw it high.
it wasn't like fucking unbearable, rip your hair out garbage.
No.
Like it wasn't close to that. Like the animation, I thought was cool.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. The animation studio, I
crazy
thought was
to me.
great.
Which I'm surprised because Illumination did it. and that was really
Despicable
good.
Me. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, they're a big company. I think what Nintendo is wanting to do, they're like, we're gonna become the next fucking Disney. Like, we're not gonna hire Pixar or whoever Disney worked with. Like,
I think they
we're gonna have our own Pixar and build this relationship and just make, essentially hundreds of these Mario movies.
I think the movie would have been a lot better if they did go with Pixar or Disney, though. Like, it definitely would have. They went with Illumination.
But by like joining with
Or
them,
even DreamWorks.
you're
maybe,
like
it
you're
would've been better.
losing the ability to have competition to eventually become bigger than them.
No one will ever become
I
as
think
big as
Nintendo
Disney.
could.
No.
I think Nintendo could.
Dude, Disney owns everything. I know, she called me too. Just text her.
I'm gonna say you're perfect.
Just tell her we'll be done soon. But yeah, the movie was, and I read this somewhere that the reason that there wasn't really that much of a plot is because the original man who made Mario, he never wanted it to be a story game. He never wanted story involved. So I guess that's why they didn't want to put like this huge plot into it.
I
But
mean,
was
dude,
like,
it's just is like
that just feels like an excuse.
it's a video game. It's a video game that like already has like so much solidifying it in the video game verse. Like you have to like, I don't know. I will say,
Jack
spoiler.
Spoiler
There
alert.
was a scene of Mario's family, and that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I liked
And
his
they had a
family.
bunch of different versions of Mario.
I honestly wish we got to spend more
thought-
time with them
I
in
was-
the real world. Spoilers, by the way. In Brooklyn, I wish we would have been able to spend more time with them there.
It was a TikTok movie. Every second something new was happening. Every second the plot was going, and like they didn't waste too
And the
much time on
songs.
anything. There wasn't any like, let's just talk about this and check out our feelings for a second.
Every 5 minutes, there was a new song that was like the most. No, not even that, because I like the score. The score was cute. It was fine. But the soundtrack, I was like, oh my fucking God. Let's play every single, like.
Blue shell.
It was just, I was fine with it.
I don't know. It was.
didn't hate
it was
it.
a very how do I say, a methy movie. It was very methy.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a lot
like
of
if you
meth
did crack
involved.
and crystal meth for the first time.
Your eyes would see the Mario movie. It would
Oh
just
yeah,
start playing.
Seth got really high,
Yeah, Seth got really high, and,
and he had a
actually-
panic attack, and he had to leave the
and
theater.
he had to leave the theater for a little bit.
Because
But
honestly, thinking about it,
he came
being
back,
that
man. He
high-
came back, and he was better than after that. I'll say that. It was the blue shell part.
Was it Bowser?
Dude, I mean, I was just thinking, if I was that high watching that movie, that's the worst movie to watch.
Also,
when you're
Vinny-
like greening
Vinny,
out.
we
Was
love
the
you.
part where the skeletons were capturing Luigi?
Yeah, that
So
high.
the skeletons were catching
That
Luigi.
would've been cool, man.
It was because Luigi was like getting away. He kind of almost got away, but he
Oh
didn't
yeah,
ha- he
Vinny
didn't
was
have-
there. Vinny was there.
Vinny was there, and it was
Hey, Vinny.
awesome. Vinny was sitting like right in the middle of us.
I love you, Vinny.
Vinny,
I know you're listening.
That's Hacker, by the way.
Vinny,
Hacker.
Mr. Hacker to
We're
you.
friends with him. Yeah.
Oh.
We're friends with him.
Yeah. Vinny, dude, he loves hot dogs and
He loves
all of
two
green
hot
so
dogs.
hungry.
He loves holding 2 hot dogs up to the camera.
Gibby, you know what? Imagine like a big bowl of ramen, bacon, firecrackers.
Is Shinsen open? I know
Do you
guys-
really genuinely get bacon on your ramen?
I get bacon, and then they have these things that are like mini little hot Cheetos.
I like
Dump 'em
those.
in.
Those
Great.
are fun, but the bacon
They
is
do
that's
that?
disgusting, man.
What?
The
What?
bacon's disgusting.
They put meat in there. It's the same shit. It's just cooked.
No, American bacon
They're small little bits, and they're
is
crusty.
different from the
They're,
pork.
they're
that-
small little bits.
I
that-
know it's bacon bits.
Yeah. Good job.
It's gross. That's nasty.
That's okay.
To me.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Bacon bits were fried.
Exactly. I didn't know.
I'm not with that. It's kind of unbelievable.
Okay, let me ask you this: do you like bacon in your mac and cheese?
Yes.
Turkey bacon.
There's a big yes over here. In turkey bacon. Okay, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore.
Bro, Gibby knows turkey bacon better than regular bacon.
Yeah,
Is that true?
Yeah, that's right.
100 times better. It's better for you and it tastes better.
Yeah, real bacon's. I don't know.
Real bacon's so greasy, crispy, nasty.
I used to really like it.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I liked real bacon, but then I tried turkey bacon, and I was like, "Oh,
But
I'm
then
a man." now.
then I grew up.
Yeah, and then I grew up, and
Then
I
I
was like,
started
"Oh, I'm a
smoking
man now.
cigarettes and having cigars
I'm
before
a man
bed.
now."
This is what men do. Fucking eat
Guys,
turkey bacon.
We're gonna make merch. We're gonna make merch for Billie and
I like
Jean that
ham.
says-
I like Canadian
That's
bacon.
like turkey. I don't know.
We're gonna make merch for Billie and Jean that says Alpha.
Actually, Jizzy, should we make merch?
I don't know. I don't know if it would be. We might lose money on it.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
I don't know. People are asking, but I mean, can
But
we
that's
do?
like 5 people.
Can we
who've
do
asked
like
for it.
a, you know, we don't make the shirts until they order them kind of thing?
Maybe.
Could we hand make them? Doesn't Grace have a press? I'm sure we wouldn't get
She has a.
more than 100. I don't think we would get more than 100.
I got a screen printer.
We could do. Seth has a screen printer. Just get some.
As long as there's big cock balls.
Can you sell a T-shirt with a big penis on it? Is that
Yes.
legal?
What?
Really,
Yes.
you can?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you be able to?
Just a huge penis?
Yeah.
No one would wear that.
I wouldn't wear that.
You know what? We should
I
have.
get a lot of questions.
We should just
Yeah, I'm
have
not
a
wearing
barrel on a T-shirt.
Bottom of the barrel.
I like that.
And then maybe just an arrow pointing at the bottom of it, and it says me.
It says you are here.
Yeah, you are here. Just like the signs. Yeah.
Hey, you just got yourself
Oh,
a cut,
Seth found
bro.
a shirt with a
Okay,
bunch of
okay.
penises on it. It seems.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Are those
I can't see
maggots
that
or
at all.
penises. I can't see
Wait,
that.
is this French fries?
What
Did
did you just call me?
What?
What did you just call me?
I didn't. Okay.
That's
I
sausage.
said. Okay.
I think that's a good place to end the episode.
I'm not gonna repeat it. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. This was good. This is healthy.
You're trying to convince yourself. All right. Well, I
Let's do it right this time.
am Billy,
And I'm Gene.
and we are not your lovers. That's pretty good. Yeah. See you guys next week for a brand new episode.
And make sure you guys check out our
Go and subscribe. Go and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
make sure you guys check out the subscribe button.
Love you guys.
So you're a squirter.
I'm a squirter.
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 I don't understand how anyone could just sit through that and be quiet.
So you're a squirter.
I'm a squirter. Oh my god.